Bonjour chers téléspectateurs du monde entier, soyez les bienvenus sur French 101. Je m'appelle Monsieur Napoléon Bellinga Bodi pour ces programmes éducatifs. Viewers all over the world, you're welcome to French 101, the first episode of this program coming to you. For this first episode, I want you to take writing materials, call children, call everybody concerned, well-wishers, and then sit down with the writing materials and then learn French. You'll understand and speak French via Salvation TV for the program titled French 101. Right now, we're going to start today's class, being the first class, with the French alphabet. And just as you have 26 alphabet in English language, the same 26 alphabet we have in French. And I'm sure by this time you have gotten your writing materials ready there to follow and to learn along with me to understand French and to speak French. So let's go. 26 alphabet read. Repeat after me. Répétez après. Anytime I say répétez après moi, I am telling you to repeat after me. All right? Let's go. A. 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 B. 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 C. 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 D. 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 E. 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 F. 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 G. 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 H. 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 I. 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 J. 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 K. 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 L. 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 M. 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 N. 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 O. 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 P. 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 Q. 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 R. 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 S. 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 T. 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 U. 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 V. 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 W. 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 X. 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 Y. 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 Z. The viewers all over the world there, you can see 26 alphabets. I'm going to take it a little bit faster. I'm sure you must have written it down with that slow pace. So let's go a little faster as you look at and read along with me. Répétez après moi, okay? Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's our 26th alphabet, just the one you have in English, the same number of letters we have there. All right, the next section to this program, to this lesson, is what R represent. Of course, in English, we say R, or A made itself R for apple. French, we say R made itself R for avion. Let me say avion. And avion is aeroplane. Avion is a aeroplane. Un avion, let me say un avion. Encore, un avion. Un avion. And what's an avion? An aeroplane. The next thing is A still making itself to be something. In French, A can also be seen in words like la nana. The la nana you are hearing that the L apostrophe there, you may probably see there, is is represented the. Now the pineapple, that's what we're talking about there. And so la nana. Please, the last S there is silence. When I say S silence, meaning it's silent. Meaning the last S there is not pronounced. In your pronunciation, please, I do not want to hear the last S there because I'm listening to you viewers there. So let me say la nana. Encore la nana. Again, la nana. La nana means what? The pineapple. Okay, that's what A can sound in French. What about the B? The B made itself B for un ballon. Let me say un ballon. Please do not say un ballon or un ballon. Say un ballon. Let me say un ballon. Un ballon. Un ballon. Okay, un ballon means a ball. A ball. A ball. Un ballon is a ball. The next thing you can see from B, which is B in French, is une banane. Une banane. Une banane. I didn't say une banana. I say une. Let me say une. Une. Une banane. Let me say une banane encore. Une banane. The next one is C. C in French is, like I told you, say. Let me say say. Of course, when we read the alphabet, we said A, B, C. All right, this is say. And what is say? Say made itself K for un coq. Un coq. And what is un coq? Un coq is a cock. Of course, the cocoroco you used to hear in French is un coq. Un coq, a fowl. All right, the C can still make itself K for un crayon. Let me say un crayon. I told you that the R is a celebrated letter. Anywhere you see it, it has to be well pronounced. So un crayon. Let me say un crayon. Again, un crayon. Crayon. The vibration of the R to the Frenchman is coming from the gullet. And so you have to learn how to pronounce the way the Frenchman pronounces. So crayon. Let me say crayon. Un crayon. Again, un crayon. All right. That is the say. The next thing there is D. And what do we say D is again? We say our D in French is what? Somebody is saying what? Day. Let me say day. All right, that was a wonderful one. Day made itself D for dauphin. Let me say dauphin. 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 Please do not say dauphine. So I say dauphin. And what is dauphin? You see me see un dauphin. Un dauphin. There means a, and that is a dolphin. Let me say un dauphin. Un dauphin. And again, un dauphin. Go with me again. Un dauphin. That's a wonderful one. Anyway, D again can still make itself D for something else, and that could be drapeau. Let me say drapeau. Please, that thing is not pronounced drapeau. Some people will be tempted to say drapeau. Over the years, we have that experience. People will say drapeau. Please, it's not drapeau. It's drapeau. The P-E-A-U there is pronounced as O. And so you say drapeau. Let me say drapeau. Again, drapeau. Again, drapeau. That's good. Bravo. Wonderful. So I say un drapeau. And what is un drapeau? Un drapeau means what? A flag. A flag. So un drapeau is a flag. All right, let's go ahead. The next letter there we have is the E. And I'm sure somebody still remember what I said about the E. And I said that the E is known as the E. Let me say E. Encore, E. Again, E. When I say encore, encore means again. So, encore, E. Encore, E. That's a E. And your E can be seen in words like étoile. Let me say étoile. Étoile. Now, une étoile. Une étoile means a star. A star. Une étoile is what? A star. And when you hear you have a lot of stars, which is the plural, you say des étoiles. We're going to see that as we proceed into this lesson. Bonjour. Here is a chance to learn French language on French 101. A, B, 3, 2, E. The R in French is known as the R, and the R can appear in words like règle, règle. Our T in French is T. French 101, a TV program to help you understand and speak French language. Plus de 220 millions de personnes dans le monde entier parlent le français, et nous voulons que vous les rejoigniez. French 101. Okay, the next letter, like we told you, is the F. And what is the F, or how is the F pronounced in French? And the F is pronounced F. The same thing. Just the same thing you pronounce in English is the same way it's pronounced in French. And so we have it appearing in words like fille. Please, please. The word here, fille, is not fille. Please, say fille. The I-L-L-E there is E. E. I want to hear somebody say E. E. Again. E. Again. E. Okay, that's what the wonderful pronunciation. So you put the F there, it gives you fille. Please don't say feel. I'm hearing somebody saying feel. Say fille. Okay, let's go with the U-N-E. Une fille. Again. Une fille. And what is the meaning of une fille? Just like you can see a beautiful girl there. Une fille means what? A girl. A girl. A girl in French is what? Une fille. All right. Still talking about the F there. F can appear in words like fleur. 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 Let me say fleur. Fleur. Oh, I'm hearing somebody saying I'm going too fast. Okay, let's go again. Fleur. Fleur. I say R is a celebrated letter in French. And so I want to pronounce it very well. The vibration R is coming from the gullet. And I say that's the way the Frenchman, the original owner of the language, pronounces. He say R, R. So let me say R. Okay, that's a wonderful one. And so let's go fleur. 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 Now, une fleur. Une fleur. Une fleur. And what is une fleur? Une fleur means a flower. A flower. Okay? That's une fleur for you. The next thing there is the G. And what did we say the G was? And somebody would tell me the G was the J. The J. Of course, the G and J exchanged their names in French. In French, the G is called J and the J is called G. That's just what we did there. That's what the Frenchman did for us. So you just have that approach to it. J is G and G is J. They just exchange their names. That's just the logic behind there. So have that approach to it. Okay, so our G is what? J. Let me say J. 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 That's good. Okay, our J made itself G for garçon. 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 And what is garçon? Garçon means a boy. Please, I want to note something. I know somebody's asking me there. Now, garçon, what is that snaky thing, snaky-like thing under the sea there? Please, that kind of sea, when you see a snaky thing under the sea there, that sea is telling you that it sounds, it sounds what? S. But if that thing is not there, that C is pronounced as K. So it cannot be different between the C that has that thing under and the C that doesn't have that thing under. Anyone that doesn't have that thing under is pronounced K all over the world as far as French is concerned. And so this time our C has that snaky thing under it. And so we pronounce this as what? S. And so that is un garçon. For those of us who are a little bit higher in French, I want to let us understand that that C is known as C-C-D. C-C-D. Let me say C-C-D. So if I'm spelling and I say C-C-D, you know that that is what I'm talking about there. So, un garçon. Un garçon. Un garçon means what? A boy. Un is a garçon. Boy. So you put the two together, you have what? Un garçon. Un garçon. All right, let's go a little bit slower. Now, the G can still make itself for words like gazelle, 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 une gazelle, une gazelle. I know somebody out there will ask, why is it that the first N, the UN, is without the E? And this time I'm hearing another A, the same A, but this one is carrying E at the end. Now, the difference between the two is the one that is the UN is the, but it tells us that the word there with it is a masculine word. And then the one with the E there tells us that the word, which is a gazelle, is a feminine word, which automatically means that anytime you see E in front of this U-N-E, the UN with E there, meaning that the word that is coming after it is what? Is a feminine word or noun. If the E is not there, automatically it's a signal that that word is a masculine word. Yeah, I think somebody's following me there. All right, so this time the U-N-E is une. The other one is un. Let me say un. The UN is un. 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 A U-N-E is une. Okay, so this time we're talking about the une. And the une is what? Une gazelle. Une gazelle. All right. The next thing there is the H. And what is H? The H is as known, is as simple as hash. You know, in English, sometimes we say somebody's hash. Oh, this woman is hash. This man is hash. This boy is hash. Please, just get that approach to hash. Hash in French is what? The H. So this time we're talking about the hash. And the hash is a H. And you can be seeing the hash in words like horloge, 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 une horloge. Let me say une horloge, une horloge, une horloge. All right, une horloge means what? The wall clock or a wall clock, a wall clock. So a wall clock in French is what? Une horloge, une horloge. That is a wall clock. And the same H can also, which is known as hash, can also give you words like, or a word, another word like hélicoptère, hélicoptère, hélicoptère. Pronounce it very well like the way I do, hélicoptère. Again, hélicoptère. Now let's apply the N there, which is A or an, okay? Un hélicoptère, un hélicoptère, un hélicoptère, un hélicoptère. I told you, for you to speak French very well, with a very good tune, you need to learn how to pronounce your R. And so, time to time, learn how to pronounce the R. And the R in French is R. Let me say R. Again, R. No, say R. 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 You just allow your gullet, your esophagus, this zone here, to vibrate. R. Although some people, it's also correct, say R, R, R. But if you cannot do that, you can say the R, of course. But the best pronunciation in French is R, R, R. So, un hélicoptère. Let me hear you again. Un hélicoptère. And that is how to pronounce R. And un hélicoptère means what? An helicopter. Okay? The next thing there is the E. E. See, in English, the E is just the A, B, C, D, and the E there. That in French, the E just gave its name to I. Are you watching that? And so the I become E. Let me say E. Of course, we read our alphabet. That's what we told you. So we said the I in French is a E. Let me say E. Again, E. Again, E. Okay, that's good. That's E. All right, we can see the I, or which is the E, in words like il. Il. So I put the un or the une there, which this time is a une. So I put une. Une île. Une île. Let me say, une île. Again, une île. Again, une île. Not una, please. Not una. I say une. Let me say une. Une île. Une île. Okay, that is what? An island. All right? That is une île. All right. The I, which is the E, can also be seen in words like inyam. Inyam. Please, the I-N, the I-G-N is ny. It's nasalized sound. We call it son nasalisé. We call it what? Son nasalisé. We call it what? Son nasalisé. Ny. Ny. Of course, the French had a lot of nasalized sounds. And so this is one of the nasalized sounds. And these sounds are called son nasalisé. They are called what? Son nasalisé. That was a wonderful one. I can hear somebody saying it, son nasalisé. Again, son nasalisé. Bravo. That was a very good one. You know, so we add the une to inyam. We have une inyam. Let me say une inyam. And une inyam means what? A yam. A yam. A yam. Okay, that was E. All right, the next thing is the G. Of course, I told you that the J and the G exchange their names. So the J become the G. So we're talking about the G now. And the G can be seen in words or nouns like jupe, 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 jupe. So we put the une there. You're going to have what? Une jupe, une jupe, une jupe, une jupe. Let me say jupe, jupe, jupe. Okay, what is une jupe? Une jupe simply means what? A skirt, a skirt. That is une jupe. All right, the next thing that the G or the J, the G can give to us there is a journal, 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 journal. Please, the arrow, I will always emphasize it. Somebody's not pronouncing it very well for me in my class here. Please, take it very well. I want to pronounce it very well. Journal. Let me say journal. Journal. Let's spell it. Let's spell journal and see if you can get it from what you've done already from the alphabet. Journal is spelled what? J, O, U, R, R, N, A, L. Let's take it together again. J, O, U, R, N, A, L. And what was that? Journal. That's a good one. Journal. The next thing there is our car. And what is car? Car is the K. Car. Let me say car. For you to be able to pronounce this letter here, you should understand about the car you use on the road. Car. The moment you remember car, you know that the car in French, in English, is a K. So in French, the K is a car. Let me say car, 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 car. All right, that's good. So we can see the car in words like kangaroo. Somebody pronounce it like me? Kangaroo. Let me say kangaroo. Kangaroo. And the kangaroo there, just as you see there, is a kangaroo. Okay, un kangaroo. Okay, un kangaroo. That's what the K or the car can give to us. The next thing there is un koala. Un koala. Un koala. Just as you can see the koala on the board there. Koala. Un koala. Let me say un koala. Encore. Un koala. Again, un koala. These are some kind of things that the car can give to us. I am sure that for those of us who are new to French language, you have learned one thing or the other on this program. I want to encourage you, get your French dictionaries, invite your friends, learning partners to this program. And I want to tell you that it is not difficult. I want you to be encouraged. Our packages are well loaded. We'll make sure we'll help you to learn French the way it ought to be. Merci bien, chers téléspectateurs du monde entier. Soyez les bienvenus sur ces programmes. Je suis sûr que vous avez vous bien amusé avec ces programmes French 101. Merci bien. Until I come your way, I remain Napoleon Bellinga Body. C'est mon nom. Merci bien. Et au revoir.